So they're ready.
Yeah.
She covered up her champion.
She should.
Okay. I was gonna grab my.
Oh. Are you helping me?
Yeah,
This is no, I'm gonna make you do this all on your own.
That's really pretty.
That's threads.
How are we gonna fit it? I actually don't know.
Super. This is a mix, so we're just also going to put. Yeah, and this is lush.
Fit all the stuff in this car.
This is that. Threads and threads. Yeah.
There we go.
Just asking you
Really on. Maybe you're better in the corner if you're big.
Top 5 a.m. wake up. You're famous.
Yeah. She's just holding his yeah, I still have this.
Literally might die.
I just keep your bus at the house.
My kid wakes me up.
Good to see everyone.
Bye.
So September for me is really about sales now. My focus is less on the growing and the planning, but more on getting every flower I can out of the field before frost hits and trying to sell as much as possible. Like I think June and well, maybe mid-August through September, those are my best sales months. So yeah, I think I have about 5 weeks left of flowers and before the days get shorter and the temperatures really drop. So yeah, that's my focus now that we've hit a new month. And so I was really happy to bring a fairly full van load to the collective this week. I could have squished it and put more in, but it looked visually like a full van and I was really happy with the sales. So I did the drop off by myself. But what fun. There was like over half the other growers were actually dropping off at the same time. So I had plenty of help getting everything into the cooler. Heather kept us all organized on the shelves there. And then we could just visit afterwards. I think that is one of the pros for having a collective is that we're collectively trying to build this together. And we also just have this community of growers and support. We can hear about each other's challenges, especially we could talk about the lack of rain this summer and what challenges that brought us, but we can also celebrate each other's joys and yeah, just work together to build this. So I'm excited for how the first year has gone and that everyone thinks there's a lot of potential in the collective. So yeah, we'll see what the future brings for that. So end of August and early September, why sales are usually good is that there's such a variety of stuff blooming. Like you still have your zinnias going because it's not quite that cold for them yet. Dahlias are usually kicking in, lisianthus, sunflowers, and then yeah, just a mix of your other summer annuals. So I've been kind of like mainly my lisianthus I've been harvesting every day. Every time I go to the field, I bring another armful into the barn. The zinnias, I was able to get orders for the collective and a decent amount for market this week. And then my my latest sunflower patch is super tall. August is when they start getting taller. So I love not having to bend over to cut them at ground level, especially because I tweaked my back. I don't know what I did. I think I was pulling a weed in not the right position. And yeah, I'm a little bit tender and trying to be very careful how I move this week. So yeah, just lots of variety to bring, to offer up for the collective and to bring to market this week. So it's actually market day today. And I don't know if you can tell, the big end is wet. And I'm getting a little bit wet out here. There is some rain coming in and out this morning, but hopefully the weather people are correct. And I checked the radar too. It looks like it will move off before market starts today. So super thankful for that because I would really like to have a better sales day than last week. But what September brings for me here is I'm going to market by myself. Actually, September is a lot of time with Jen by herself. Like there's no one coming to visit me in the field because everyone's at school. Yeah, I had to load my van last night. I haven't had to load my market van all summer. My son has just done that for me, which is awesome. And my girls have been helping me make bouquets. So one is off at university and the other one did come out for a little bit last night, but it's tiring being at school all day. So yeah, it's just not the same. So I sent her back to the house. But thankful for the TV, and I could watch the Blue Jays game. They won. So I didn't feel totally by myself while I was making bouquets. But anyways, I need to stop talking because I'm on my own today. I got to load and get set up at market and do all the sales by myself.
I'm not sure of the font. How do you forget?
I just thought it was
New baby?
no. Thank you. All in card, it doesn't matter. I've everything. But it's on back. Okay. It'll be all summer. And he takes care of that. How long is
So last night after market, I came out here to close the chicken coop door, and there was 4 chickens out. Most I've had is like 2 have jumped the fence, and I knew this was happening. They've come out, 1 or 2 have gotten out a bit because they can jump over they land on here and then they can jump out. And I actually seen one at the back just literally jump where the fence is a little bit lower. I shouldn't say jump, they fly. So it was kind of funny. I just lifted the bottom of the fence and the 2 of them just went under and went in because it was dark and they wanted to go to bed. And then the 3rd one, I was bending down. It literally like leaped up on my back to fly over the top. So it kind of cracked me up. If only I had it on camera, it probably looked funny too. Anyways, I'm considering letting them out. I'm considering moving this fence and just letting them have free range of my field. I think they're actually kind of bored in the smaller area, and there's not a lot of, there's no beds that they can actually dig into because it's all kind of grass and weeds here. But yeah, I have a quick order to do, and then I think I might pull the fence and give them free range of my field. Okay, so the girls have been out for over half the day, and I think they are loving their freedom. They've come back to their home. Half of them are there right now, so they still remember where they have to go at night, but they've been pretty much everywhere. So yeah, I think they'll sleep well tonight with all their extra exercise. But I let them out and I thought, oh, I'll have some time. There's one area that I don't want them scratching in, and they went directly there. But end of last week, I planted the last of the sunflowers, and then I broadcasted some crimson clover seed on top, which is just germinating. So of course, they went all over that area. So I was trying as fast as I could to get fencing around it, but I hate moving that chicken fence. It just tangles up on me. It was awkward because I had to not trample the sunflowers while I was doing it. So it took me a bit. I got them out of there. Yeah, but other than that, I think they have, I don't mind if they go anywhere else on the farm right now. And as long as they can, yeah, if they're finding any cutworm, I'm thrilled with that, and they seem very happy. So we're kind of ending the week with some really windy weather. I got home from market and seen that we're in a special weather statement for high winds today. I thought I'd be prepared this year for these big storms that usually come through in the summer, which we haven't really had any. But I had my son start pounding some T-posts in with my zinnias. I've never stringed up my zinnias to keep them from falling over in windy weather. But he put some out. I never got the string on them, so it was kind of a waste of time. But yeah, I think that everything did okay with the wind today. The sunflowers, they, like of all weeks, but I'm like so happy I have tall sunflowers. The danger of the tall sunflowers is wind. And so I do have a lot of the really tall ones I got cut this week, but some of them look like they're gonna have a bit of a bend in them. So they might straighten out a bit before the morning. They're not quite ready to cut, so I can't really do anything about it. So that's it for me this week. I'm gonna wrap this up. It was a good week. The rain ended before market started. It was just spitting while we were setting up, and then that was pretty much it. It felt like a slow market, so it was no problem for me to do the booth by myself. That never would have happened years ago. I always had someone help me, but I do think farmers market shopping is I've said this before, I think the habits of people are changing. So I did the day by myself. It was fine, and at the end of the night I still sold almost everything I brought, so I was happy with that. Yeah, and I'm really excited that the chickens, this might work. I've always wanted just free range chickens and ducks. I haven't gotten that far yet, but this is really nice. I think most of them have already made their way back kind of to home base. The dogs do not, they haven't bothered the chickens at all, so I think everyone's accustomed to each other. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'm not realizing what potential problems there could be with having my chickens out, but right now I think this is gonna work. So anyways, I hope again you had a great week. Thanks so much for watching my video, for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate all the views and the likes, and I'll see you again next week.
You will be the